I helped a new student nobody spoke to, and the principal pulled me aside with a life-changing announcement. Principal Dawson handed me a sealed envelope, 2:37 on a Friday afternoon, right after I'd spent lunch sitting with the new kid everyone was avoiding. The envelope was thick, official-looking. My name typed across the front in formal letters. Michael Torres, private and confidential. I'd been called to the principal's office during 6th period, told it was urgent, walked past the secretary's pitying expression into Dawson's private office. He sat with two people I'd never seen before, a woman in a business suit with a briefcase, and a man with a detective's badge clipped to his belt. They all looked at me with expressions I couldn't read, something between concern and respect. Michael, Principal Dawson said, his voice unusually gentle. What you did for Alex Chen this past month, the way you befriended him when everyone else excluded him. He paused. That took real courage. My hands started sweating. I gripped the envelope tighter. I need you to understand that your actions may have saved his life. My stomach dropped. Saved his life? And in the process, you've helped us uncover something we've been investigating for 2 years. The detective leaned forward slightly. The woman opened her briefcase. Principal Dawson nodded toward the envelope in my hands. Open it. I'd been a junior at Riverside High School for 2.5 years. Suburban Portland. Standard teenage existence. Classes, homework, weekend hangouts with my small group of friends. I was 17. Decent grades. Played soccer in the fall. Generally kept my head down. My parents both worked full-time. Dad as an accountant. Mom as a dental hygienist. We lived in a modest 3-bedroom house. I wasn't popular. Wasn't a star athlete or honor student. Just solidly average. Life was predictable, comfortable, unremarkable. Then Alex Chen transferred to Riverside at the start of October, and everything shifted in ways I didn't understand. He showed up on a Monday morning, assigned to my homeroom. Quiet kid with dark hair and nervous eyes. Barely spoke when Mr. Hastings introduced him. The reaction was immediate and strange. Within hours, it was clear someone had decided Alex was persona non grata. Nobody would sit with him at lunch. Nobody would partner with him in class. When he tried to join conversations, people made excuses and walked away. It was systematic, coordinated, cruel in its efficiency. I noticed it because I'd been on the receiving end of social exclusion before, back in middle school when I'd been the new kid. Spent 3 months eating lunch alone. I remembered how that felt. The isolation and confusion. The wondering what you'd done wrong. So when I saw Alex sitting by himself in the cafeteria that first Friday, surrounded by empty tables despite the packed room, I made a choice. Grabbed my lunch. Sat down across from him. Hey, I'm Michael. Mind if I sit here? Alex looked at me like I'd spoken a foreign language. Surprise and suspicion on his face. Why? Why what? Why do you want to sit with me? His voice was barely above a whisper. Everyone else acts like I'm invisible. That lunch was awkward. Halting. Alex clearly waiting for some trick or cruelty. We talked about classes, teachers, the soccer team, normal stuff. By the end, Alex had relaxed slightly, even smiled once or twice. I showed up Monday and Wednesday, and every day after that for the next 3 weeks. The backlash started almost immediately. My friend group pulled me aside after school that first Monday. Derek, my best friend since 9th grade, looked genuinely concerned. What are you doing sitting with Chen? Bad news how? He just got here. Derek exchanged glances with the other guys, Nathan and Owen. Look, there's history. Chen's got problems. When I pressed for details, they got vague. Something about his old school, about incidents that had happened before he transferred, about how he was trouble. Everyone had agreed to just avoid him. It sounded like bullshit to me, like the kind of rumors that spread for no reason. I told Derek I'd make my own decisions. He shook his head like I was making a huge mistake. By the end of the second week, my friend group started excluding me too. Not overtly, not with confrontation, just gradually uninviting me from plans, sitting at different tables, creating distance. It hurt more than I wanted to admit, losing friends over being decent to someone, but I kept sitting with Alex anyway. Alex started opening up slowly, carefully, like someone who'd been burned before. He told me about his old school, about being bullied there, about his parents divorcing, his mom moving them to Portland for a fresh start. When I asked what had happened to make everyone at Riverside avoid him, he went quiet. Someone started a rumor before I even got here. His voice was hollow. Said I was dangerous. Said I'd done something at my old school. He looked at his lunch tray. It's not true, but once people believe something, they don't let go. Things escalated in the 4th week. I started finding notes in my locker. Warnings, anonymous. Stay away from Chen. You don't know what he is. I threw them away. Figured it was just my former friends being dramatic. Then someone spray painted Chen's bitch on my locker overnight. The janitorial staff cleaned it off, but not before half the school saw it. People started treating me the way they treated Alex, avoiding us both, whispering when we walked by, creating a bubble of isolation. On a Thursday in early November, someone shoved Alex into a locker between classes, hard enough that he hit his head, hard enough that a teacher saw. Both Alex and the other kid got sent to the office. Within minutes, the story spread. Alex Chen got into a fight. Alex Chen is violent just like everyone said. The assistant principal suspended them both for 3 days. I visited Alex that evening, drove to his apartment complex on the east side. His mom answered, tired-looking woman in scrubs. She let me in. Alex was in his room, icing a bruise on his forehead. I can't do this anymore, Michael. His voice cracked. I can't keep being the target. Now I was standing in the principal's office, detective watching me, woman with the briefcase waiting, Principal Dawson's eyes on mine. My hands shook as I tore open the envelope, pulled out documents that made no sense at first, police reports, witness statements, photographs of bruises, screenshots of text messages, medical records, and that's when I realized I'd had everything backwards. Full story is linked below or on my channel.